Hey everybody, this is Max Adler playing Tank on Switched at Birth, and you are watching Shine On Media.
What can you tell us about your character?
His name is Tank, real name is Miles Conroy, and when you first meet him, you meet him in an art class that Bay goes to, and he's kind of this class clown, frat boy, he's pledging the frat, he's a part of the football team, and he's kind of the stereotypical college meathead that you'd expect. But after you get to meet him and you know him a little bit longer, you kind of see there's a lot of layers under there. There's a lot of different levels and things that kind of make him tick. And I think what's really going to be fun to watch is him and Bay's relationship, because both of them kind of live these lives that neither one of them have been exposed to before. Bay being this artsy, cultured, intelligent, artist, and Tank being this kind of frat boy football meathead. And so for both of them to kind of expose each other to these different sides of the coin they've never seen before, and watch them kind of grow and come out of their shell and learn about each other and themselves, is really, I think it's going to be fun to watch.
My character is fairly new. I started in the first episode. I play Campbell Bingman, a pre-med snowboarding guy, and he's a little cocky, but it's cool. It's really interesting because I grew up in a medical family a little bit. So when coming in, I was like, I'm in a free clinic. I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'm like, I don't have to worry about. It's luckily enough I don't have to worry about any blood shots or gunshots. This isn't that type of show, so it's nice. It's cool. It's really fun. Katie. I've been working with Katie because we have this little love triangle going that's happening right now. When people start watching, they'll see how it pans out.
He is he's an old soul. He loves to kind of accommodate others. Of course, he's a nurse practitioner, so he's Daphne's supervisor, and he always tries to maneuver things around the set. We happen to be a little too crazy sometimes. Always trying to pretty much stay ahead of the game in terms of what's going on around him. Very conscious, also very lighthearted too. He doesn't really take himself too seriously with his medicine, although he thinks it's a big deal. But he always tries to, because there's so much, I don't want to say negativity in the medical in the clinic, because a lot of people are sick. So he tries to keep everything pretty lighthearted sometimes, because it's a lot of patience.
Does Tank have any love connection with Bay this season that you can tease about, or is he falling in love with anyone on the show, or what can you give us?
I can give you that there's definitely an attraction there to Bay. They definitely start as very good friends, getting to learn about each other. I could say a crush will develop, but whether it leads to anything or not, or whether it's reciprocated or not, I guess will remain to be seen. But they're very interesting to watch together. Yeah.
All I gotta say is there's an interest in Daphne, and there's obstacles in the way that I personally don't even know where's it gonna go, because we're so early into the season. But I can tell you that Jorge does find an interest in her, and he might try to pursue her.
What scene or episode are you looking forward for fans to see this season?
Probably the 5th and the 6th. I'm in 10 out of 11. But episodes 5 and 6, I'm very excited for everybody to see. I can't say a thing about it, but those are the ones I felt great about filming. The response has been good from the cast and crew and producers, and there's some good juicy meaty scenes in there. So I'm excited.
I know you've been on the set for a little bit now. What's been the highlight working on the set?
Everyone's so nice. Yeah. I've been on several sets, and all sets are great, but this one just feels like they receive me with open arms, and I'm going into the 3rd season. I'm one of the cast members, along with RJ and Max and several others, that they treat you like family. Everyone there is, it's a hug first kind of thing, and also I think one of the funniest things is the sound department has this whole thing where it's called a 300 club, and they have to do 300 push-ups, sit-ups, or dips throughout the day, and I'm just joining in. And it's really, really, those guys are tough.
Just being on the set is the highlight. Everyone is so passionate. The cast, the crew, everyone loves being here. They love what they do. They love the stories we tell. And it's just so nice and refreshing to just be excited to come to work and get to tell a fun story. And also, in the stories that the writers choose to tell really, I think, reflect real life, and they're just really grounded in things that I either have gone through or I've known friends that have gone through, and I think it makes it very relatable to the audience.
Booking another job now. The highlight is the people. Actually, the people are very lovely here, and it's a really good environment. It's a great working environment because there's a lot of times there's so many sets that you have one or two people that are, but not on this set. I've met everyone. I've been around everyone. As they keep bringing people in, I meet them as they come in. They're so pleasant, they're so kind, and they're very welcoming, and I'm happy that I can go from one fantastic set to another.
Why do you think people should tune into season 3?
I think it has a little bit of plot for everyone. The parents and teenagers can tune in and say, that is me in that position. I'm in that position right now. Parents can look at it, and they can also relate to what's going on with Constance and several other characters in the show. They'd be like, it has a great message, I believe.
Like I said before, I think the stories are just so relatable and beautiful, and it's about family and acceptance and tolerance, and it's refreshing to see these real stories out there on TV that mean something to people, that have an impact. And I think people get attached to it because they kind of see bits of themselves in these characters and in this world, and they want to see how the characters deal with it to kind of inform themselves about how they should deal with things.
Why people should watch season 3? It's because it's actually really good for the disability community in general. One of the main reasons why I wanted to get on this show, and one of the main reasons why I'm so happy to be on this show, is that this shows disability in a different light. This shows disability as a living and functionable and in there and out and living their life and having relationships and having their own separate worlds, and showing people that no matter what you have, if you're hard of hearing, if you're in a wheelchair, that you can have a normal life. And it shows people that don't understand that. It's weird to think about. People don't understand that having a disability prevents you from having a normal life. That's what people think. And that is not true. People have normal lives every day. People live their lives out and just happen to have this. Just happen to have a physical element that hinders them from doing what they can do. But it does not stop them from achieving what they want. The human body is very resilient. And it's amazing that I was lucky enough to be a part of this show, because I'm a very big believer in showing people that no matter what ails you, no matter what you have to go through, that you can live a normal life, that you can live a productive life, that you can be out there and show who you are.